Juan Carlos Martinez's fingernails are falling out, and he says the muscles in his arms are rotting away. Maria de Los Angeles trembles so much at night she often cannot sleep. They were poisoned over several decades without knowing it. The tap water in their town, Pehuajó, is contaminated with arsenic, a naturally occurring chemical that sometimes seeps into groundwater.
I stopped working 2 years ago. After 3 or 4 days of work, I would have to rest for 10 because my arms would swell up.
For years, doctors misdiagnosed Juan Carlos and Maria. Then one day they saw a news story about Carlos Casares, another town about 50 kilometers away. There, a group of neighbors had begun taking chemical analyses of the town's drinking water every month and distributing the results to local media. They found arsenic levels were more than 15 times the legal limit.
At the beginning, we were a bunch of crazy people who were exaggerating something that wasn't a big deal. At least that's what we were made to think.
Their work finally paid off when the water company agreed to build this purification plant that filters out the arsenic.
There are dozens and dozens of communities like Carlos Casares in the province of Buenos Aires, small farming towns in the middle of Argentina's famed Pampas agricultural region. A university here took samples in 33 areas of the province, and it found that in every single one of them there was arsenic in the drinking water above the legal limit.
Marta Litter says there is no one institution or group working on Argentina's arsenic problem. A chemist at the National Atomic Agency, she studies the issue on the side and started a network of other researchers in Latin America.
There are other problems that authorities think are more serious because they can't see this one. Arsenic is silent, it's invisible, and it doesn't have an odor.
Litter says about 4 million people in Argentina, 1 in 10, live in at-risk areas. Until more purification plants are built, those who do should only drink bottled water, or some even build their own wells. But those who cannot afford such measures may have little recourse.
What really angers me is that there are families who have to buy 4 or 5 jugs of water a week. Some of these families have 4 or 5 children, and sometimes they don't have enough money for food.
For his troubles, the municipality gives Martinez about $50 a month to buy water, or in his words, a pittance. Craig Morrow, Al Jazeera, Pehuajó, Argentina.